You gotta hit something one time.
Oh yeah.
I didn't mean to be rude.
Y'all know I do it. Hey.
This for old school 1990 throwback. Old school throwback.
I know
you
this.
Understand me?
This is the fire. I would be dropping after that when I finish this shit, cause he always got the real
Come on
shit.
now, I ain't finna play with you, man. I've been over here trying to take it to the head, trying to, do the interview, but what would I be? I wouldn't be a nice host if I didn't offer. Hello.
Hello.
Nah. I'm here to talk to you about your movie too, man, because I had a chance to screen it, The Man with the Iron Fist. If you don't know, you won't know. This is one of the greatest martial art flicks to come out in so long, and my main man RZA directed it, wrote it, put it together, and it's a hell of a movie. And I just want to know what was the process of you making this movie? Was it something you did overnight? Was it an idea on your head 10 years ago when you didn't have the money? Give us the story of that, because the movie is so well put together, and I know it took some time to get it right.
It definitely is an idea that built up in me for years. I was on the set of Kill Bill, and I asked Tarantino, could I be a student? Now, I got many students. To ask a man to be his
When
student,
a teacher asks to be taught.
Yeah, it's like that. And he accepted me. So I went to Beijing on the set of Kill Bill, spent like 50 G's to go out there and hang and just be there. And I had a book, and I would sit there and study every day, writing notes, watching what happened. And that led on to me, about 6 years I was under that man's tutelage in all reality, about 6 years studying with him. But as I'm studying with him, I'm watching all the movies, we just taking not just martial art movies, but weird shit that I never would watch, kid. Bloom in Love.
Like, what is this shit? He giving you titles you never even heard of.
Yeah, but I'm watching these shits. Anyway, I started writing my own. He advised me, said, you gotta write, kid. Writing is the key. And so I started writing my own ideas and shit. And when I wrote Iron Fist, another guy who would be around Quentin was Eli Roth. Maybe 06 or something like that. We all bringing New Year's together, but we go to Iceland. And this is,
3 niggas from 3 parts of the world.
With Elvis Mitchell, who's like a famous New York Times writer. Here it is, us 4 motherfuckers in Iceland, the coldest place in the world, especially for a black man.
But there's some cold shit going on right now.
And we just vibing, and Quinn had like 3 martial art movies. We were showing the Iceland people some kung fu shit. He wanted me to help talk about it and shit. So when we just start kicking it. Now on the way back, Quinn had to go this way, and me and Eli was headed back to Cali. And we got snowed in Boston, and we was like, well, the fuck, we stuck in Boston. He's like, well, my parents are from Boston, nigga.
Look at the spirit. Look at the spirit. Go ahead, talk.
So he's like, yo, let's just drop at my parents' house. If we get a flight, we do, we don't, but we go there. So we went to his parents' house. Come to find out, his pops is from Brownsville, and his mom's.
That's where you from?
That's where I'm from. His mother taught at the school right across the street from my house.
Oh, don't say all that.
This is crazy, son. And I tell Eli my story that I wrote, The Man with the Iron Fist. It was just a story, maybe I had about 70 pages of it. And I'm just telling him about it. He's like, he had Hostel at the time. You know what I mean? And so we just kicking. He's like, yo, that shit sound like a movie I would see. So me and him combined the energies, and we took a 70-page script and we wrote it out to 130 pages. And that took 2 years though, because of our schedule. I'm doing what I'm doing.
He doing his shit, you doing you.
Then when we finally got it ready, and we lived this thing in our heads 100 times already. You know what I mean? We developed this thing. I could tell it. I'm seeing it in my mind. 4 years later, Inglourious Basterds, big movie for Quentin.
And Eli was one of the main motherfuckers with the set the bomb off at the end.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Quentin calls up and say, yo, let's do New Year's, guys, again. You know what I mean?
This is 4 years later?
This is 4 years later. So
that must have been a hell of a thing on his mind for him to want to come back to that 4 years later.
So now we all bring a New Year's in, and now we in Mexico. We get here, and I tell, and me and Eli, we tell Quentin, your 2 boys want to work together and do this film. We got the script, and this is what it is. And we started telling them and all that shit, And at this time, we only had 20 pages of Django. All he had was 20 pages of Django.
The one that he doing right now. So y'all jumped his gun like, nigga, you in the beginning, we done. What's happening?
And he gave us the bless. He said, yo, I would love to see y'all 2 come together. People respected me from what I did. They respect Eli for what he did. They respect Mark Abraham, who's a veteran at what he does, and the Eric Newman family. They was like, yo, RZA, you gonna direct? I said, yeah. They said, You know, can he do it? They asked, you know,
That's the first question. Can the nigga do it?
Can he do it?
Hold, wait 1 second.
Can he
Can
do
the
it?
nigga direct? How much money y'all gonna get? This ain't no video. Can
Motherfucker,
the
right.
nigga? We're gonna give him a shot. The nigga can do it.
Yeah. So they believed that I could. They gave me they trusted their partner's judgment. I knew I could. I've been with the master for 6 years, and they said yeah. And by the time, so it took from that was like maybe the end of January, and by August we in China.
Hi everyone, today you have a joint weather report for Shaolin in China. Double accuracy today, as we can tell when it's raining, our boobs start hurting. And in Shaolin in China, that's where we're focusing on. And if you look behind, I think I can feel it in my boobs, there's going to be lots of showers. But don't worry, you don't need an umbrella. Sometimes it's more fun to be wet and rainy. The earthquakes won't be coming this way, they stay in a bit further up. So towards Japan. I think if you're more outside Shaolin, then you need to worry, but as soon as we're focusing on that area, forget about the other areas, even if there is some bad stuff. It's going to get a bit hot too, I think, when the weather dies down from all of the storms.
We talked earlier about the Wu-Tang Clan and about the Kung Fu samples that we put inside our songs. Now, 3 of those niggas from those samples, or the actors that was being dubbed, are in my movie.
And you knowing these niggas, and you in amazement just looking at these niggas when you first meet them, like.
And these niggas thinking, they treat me like a director, like, oh, what you want? I said, listen, nah, nigga.
Nigga, I'm a fan.
There was one dude, I showed him a cover of his shit. He almost cried, right? Because his daughter never seen it. I had the shit that he didn't, his family don't even got it no more. I had it, like, yo, nah. Because I brought a bunch of shit with me. Cause I wanted
memorabilia, and you wanted to keep the experience.
Yeah, and also I wanted to, you know, the best way to tell somebody is to show somebody
that you love them.
Yeah, and to show them what I need to do. I want you to be that nigga right here.
I want the nigga from this movie.
Yeah, I told Gordon Liu, Master Killer, you're not Master Killer, you're that old man in my movie.
Now you the other one. Yeah. You the one with the game.
And you seen Iron Fist, you seen that he's the one that's teaching everybody.
Sitting back, relaxing, giving the game.
Yeah.
Even when you went back with the slave days of how you got your, that was cold. That was cold. On some real shit, that was like, that hit me in the heart. For you to even stop your movie and to go there, and I know you probably had issues with it, because I know the movie world.
Yeah.
Why is he showing this slave shit? What the fuck does this have to do with a karate movie? We're gonna just stop the movie and no, nigga. Because when I'm watching the movie, how did this nigga get with all these karate motherfuckers? He just woke up one morning with these niggas, what happened?
Right.
So you gave the real story of how you got your freedom, how your mother had to lay down her game, the great Pam Grier had to lay down her game with this punk slave master. Nigga, sign off on the paper so I can be free.
One thing I can say, Snoop, is this though, you know what I mean? Because people want to watch this movie and go, how the fuck did RZA pull it, right? And I'm gonna tell you how. Preparation. Because you're never prepared enough. Because when you're filming, you're spending $200 a fucking day. To prepare, maybe 500 hours a G a day, nigga. So preparation is the key to mostly anything in all reality. Something we freestyle, nigga, so we can freestyle, of course. But when we prepare them songs,
is that more better?
That's when it's better, yeah. So
that's words of the wise right there, to prepare yourself for anything you want to do in life, you know, not just on the film side, but in life in general. If you know you want to be something in life, you want to do something in life, prepare yourself for it. Get yourself, you know, ready for what's going to happen. Prepare for the worst, prepare for the loss, so that way when you do win, everything going to be all right, and if you do lose, you're already prepared for it.
Exactly. But you almost got me not to do my movie.
Why?
Because I went to my son understanding basketball game, right? And the team was getting beat so bad. I wanted to quit everything I was doing and go become a coach, man.
Come on.
I'm serious, but
come on, nephew.
I'm just saying that's the feeling.
The spirit, like, you know what? If Snoop can do it, goddamn it, I'm finna go coach.
I'm gonna coach it. I don't need none of this shit no more.
I done done it. I done had money. I done had fame. My son's ability to play basketball and win is more important than this shit, because I cannot come to another game and sit in the crowd and do this shit while getting blowed out. The man with the iron fist.
You got a great cast of people.
Come on, give me the cast. Run it down. Lucy Liu, let me help you while he's smoking. Lucy Liu, we got Batista, the one and only Batista. He plays a hell of a character there. We got RZA himself starring in there as well. Give me some of them cats, them OG cats that's up in there.
We got Daniel Wu, we got Gordon Liu, the Master Killer. We got Chen Quan Tai from Executioners from Shaolin and 50 other movies. We got the Thunderman Mantis himself, Law Lung. We got the Gladiator, Russell Crowe in this movie.
My name is Mr. Knight. Check his vital signs, strike his vital nerve, do a vital verb.
He's always gonna be the gladiator to me, man. No disrespect. Are you not entertained? The Gladiator.
The Gladiator in the movie
Yeah,
also.
and playing a hell of a role,
And
boy.
we also got my buddy Rick Young.
My moves away a ton, son, Gabby.
You know what I
Did
mean?
that.
Fast and Furious and
Did that.
James Bond and
Yeah, Rick did that.
And Jamie Chung, who man, that's a pretty girl.
Chocolate bunny on the run, catch.
Okay,
You gonna do your role right. I bet you handpicked that too. Bristol, we have a casting. No, nigga, no. I want her. Fuck all that. She's my girl. And she was awesome in the movie
She
too.
was awesome,
The Black
yeah.
Widow.
Wong Boogle Boggle.
You hear me? Man, I want to thank you for stopping by, man.
My
On some
pleasure.
real talk, man.
My
It's been a pleasure and a treat chopping up some real game with one of my OGs in the game. You know what I'm saying? The big homie,
Thank you, son. I'll be back.
GGN, RZA.
I sit all around the world.
Them a walk and a talk about this a one. Them a laugh and go on about that a one. Hey, what you want, you can't get it. And the problem will get real dready. Sing, who feel?
Church, preach, tabernacle.